exactly what will happen.
I haven't even set that. Don't know if
Dead.
anyone's on.
Tablet be deaded. I've got. What's this? This is my mouse, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can go without my mouse. I don't need it.
Bear with us while we get some charge to the tablet. So, I mean, I suppose I can put the thing up on my phone.
I'll have the laptop after the tablet in a minute, babe.
You sure?
Yeah.
So, hello to anyone who's joined us this week. How you doing?
My brother wants the link. That'd be my brother.
So he doesn't want the link then?
No, he's already on. At least we know we're on though.
Evening.
I didn't realise this was dead. Oh. I was
When
going to
did
say
we-
something else.
When did we even last use that?
Last weekend. I've not used it since.
Just curious as to why it's dead.
Oh, Denise is on. Hi, Denise. Looks like we got all of our originals back.
Yay!
So yeah, we're waiting for the tablet to charge up so we can actually see the chat properly.
Yeah.
I'm using my phone.
Everyone's ready and raring to go. So, Denise, I don't think we've seen you at all this year yet, have we? So I don't think you know the new layouts that we've done for the quiz.
Yeah, everything's changed a bit. Hidden questions too. It's a hidden question. You have to be paying attention to the slides.
I suppose, but when you tell someone that something's hidden, then they tend to look further than what's right in front of them.
Yeah.
Not actually charging.
I've got no idea. And I've got no idea where the extension is for a USB. I know we've got one somewhere. If it needs be, we can make do, but not really the point. Do me a favour, just bring up the book. Move that stuff out of the way. Put a block on the table. At least then I know it'll charge. I'll pull that one out. Pull that out then. Still just got a single thing on it though. I thought it was really dead or it just doesn't want to charge.
Oh.
Ah, there we go, it's actually charging. 1%, that'll switch on.
I think it was just really dead.
We didn't let Cassie use it this week, did we?
Don't believe so.
Andy, I've got no idea what you're going on about.
I mean, to start with, I thought he was talking about Pringles.
Yes, Andy.
What? I don't understand.
He's calling me fat
Ah,
in Latin.
that seems a bit redundant.
I'll be needing to learn that in June. It's on my course list.
Is it?
Yes, it's on my course list.
Fair enough. Yeah, we got the chat. Hello everyone properly.
Yeah, now we're all properly set up.
Yeah, we can see everything. So, blimey.
Might as well just clear it.
Mm.
Oh, go away, emails. A week's worth of emails loading onto my tablet because I hadn't loaded it up since last Saturday night.
Because we're really professional here.
Go away.
Have people got any plans for the end of lockdown? I'm guessing comes 21st of June or whatever, a lot of people are going to go, right, I'm going to have a week off work and I'm just going to drink. Go to the pub and drink with friends and family because we haven't seen them for ages.
We've lost a few subscribers. I
Have
was
we?
on 16 last weekend.
Was it?
Mm. I wouldn't be surprised if I know who that is.
Why?
Just because of how things have been. That's fine, at least you guys like it. The loyal people do come and join in. Alright, so we'll go to the next slide. You'd say the thingy.
I don't have to say it, it's there for writing. Drink 80 to 100 cups of coffee in one sitting and it'll kill you.
I think that drinking of that much water would kill you alone. Eventually it'll stop streaming emails.
Anyway, shall we move on to question 1?
Yeah.
I think you might as well just leave it.
It's annoying me.
I don't care, just leave it. Otherwise we're never going to get anything done because it's going to keep doing it for ages.
Is your mum not joining in tonight?
Well, I sent a message. But as usual, she hasn't seen it yet, so...
Okay, so we shall start then. Also, the other thing that's changed today is that not everything is multiple choice. There's more questions that have no answer that you've got to come up with the answer yourself. So we changed it slightly.
Is tea the same? I don't know. Coffee was just where I got it.
Coffee has more caffeine. It will be the same as drinking 80 to 100 Red Bulls.
Okay.
Do the same thing. It's got similar amount of coffee in it I'm talking about. I won't grab one out, but... So, round 1.
What question 1?
In meters, how long is Olympic size swimming pool? And there's no options, so you got to sort it out yourself. Making it slightly more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
This is the very easy round as it is. Can't make it any more easier apart from just giving you the answer. I'll plug my mouse back in.
Question 2.
I know, I'm just finding my mouse cable. It's easier to click. Question 2. What is the capital of Hawaii? So who have been to Hawaii? We've not.
No.
Want to.
That'd be nice.
Apparently on one of the islands in Hawaii was the setting for where Jurassic Park was filmed.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
No. But yeah, one of their main islands is where it all was filmed.
Fair enough.
They've got a little theme park there now for it.
Mm.
With some of the original scenes and whatnot. Question 3. Name the country. We did say this was the easy round. Question 4. How many holes are in a full round of golf? 12, 16, 18 or 20? Jumped up to 9.
Yay.
Don't seem to be having any issues with the connection today.
No. I
Yeah, it
just did.
stays like that. 5. What is the highest score in a game of 10-pin bowling? 150, 200, 250 or 300? Drop down to 6.
180.
That's not an option.
Never said it was an option.
And 180's the darts, not bowling.
Yes. I'm aware.
Six. Which city will you find this in? I should have, yeah.
Should have what?
Nothing.
You know they can see that.
No, they can't.
They can see the mouse.
No, they can't.
Mouse hasn't come through yet.
Mouse doesn't come on the thingy.
Does it not?
No, it doesn't. It's projected. The mouse is always on there. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay.
You're wrong.
I didn't realise you could see my mouse. I can click at things and you can see what I'm clicking at. I thought it completely disappeared
No.
on a projection. Oh well. 7. Who was the Greek god of war? Ares, Hermaphrodites, Demeter, or Hermes?
Aphrodite. Not hermaphrodites.
I didn't say
You
hermaphrodite.
did.
Not intentional.
Yeah, I think there might be an option on OBS too, so it doesn't show the mouse, but I'm not sure.
Let me have a look. Eight. What is the name of the bear in the Jungle Book? Yeah, looks like we've got a choice between 3 books. Nine. Name the film. There's the original actress, isn't it?
No
Actually,
point
I'm not
asking
sure
me.
it is because of the hair. But the dog's the same. I don't know. Ten. What does the word ciao mean in English? Hello, fine, thank you, or I'm sorry. Question 11. Which one of these roads does not cross between England and Scotland? A74 motorway, M4, A7 or A1? This wasn't so much of a trick question, it's just who knows their road geography. Oh.
What?
M4 is supposed to be M6, everyone, not M4. It's not meant to be M4. That one's down the south. So if you've chosen M4, choose another one. I'll give you one more chance. I've just realised what I've written there. That was supposed to be M6, and that does go into Scotland. So I'm giving you a free answer here. So it's one of the other three. It's either the A74 motorway, A7 or A1. Right. Question 12. Name the country. Straight material under my arm. It's annoying me. 13. Spell the word in full, so not the 5-letter shortcut. The pair of scissors in my drawer because this is annoying me.
I'm sure you can leave it till later. Yeah, leave it till later.
Rhinos just remind me of what? It's not the word rhino, it's the full word. Everyone knows that's a rhino. But they always remind me of the Ladoon. Ladoon? Ladoon?
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Is it the international cops and Doctor Who?
Jadoon.
Thank you, that one.
Okay, anyway.
14. What is the right spelling? Gobbledygook, 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 or gobbledygook? And yes, it is actually a proper word, before anyone asks. It's in the Cambridge Dictionary.
Jadoon platoon upon the moon. Leave it at that.
15. Which company?
What have you
What
done?
the hell did I
What have
do?
you done?
I have no idea what I pressed. What did I press? I didn't even know you could do that.
I don't know. Just leave the tablet alone.
I was writing a question, but I don't understand what I pushed.
I don't know. Just leave the tablet alone.
I don't know what I pushed.
I don't know, but you basically give answers away.
Not like I did it on purpose.
Oh, just leave the tablet alone.
Right, we've got our first section of answers. So, round one answers.
So, question 1 in metres, how long is an Olympic-sized swimming pool? It is 50 metres. So, an Olympic pool can hold up to 850,000 gallons of water, apparently. What is the capital of Hawaii? It is Honolulu. Eden.
I'm just writing a comment.
Honolulu is the largest city in the world. At least it has the longest borders. So, according to the state constitution, any island not named as belonging to a country belongs to Honolulu. So, therefore, Honolulu is about 1,500 miles long. Question 3. Name the country. It was Australia. So the image was a Sydney Opera House. It took 14 years and 10,000 workers to build. It was opened in 1973 by Queen Elizabeth II. Question 4. How many holes are in a round of golf? It is 18. So America's first 18-hole golf course was constructed on a sheep farm in Dowers Grove, Illinois in 1892. Question 5. What is the highest score in a game of 10-pin bowling? It is 300. So, Connecticut banned 9-pin bowling in 1841 in an attempt to curb gambling. So 10-pin bowling was invented to bypass that law.
Okay.
Question 6. Where is this? It was in London. So Nelson's Column was erected in 1843. The column was completed almost 40 years after Admiral Horatio Nelson's death at the Battle of Trafalgar. Question 7. Who was the god of war? It was Ares.
You didn't change it.
I did on mine, obviously we didn't save it. So it's meant to be Ares, not area. Ares was the Greek god of war and one of the 12 major Greek gods who lived on Mount Olympus. He was known for being violent and cruel, but also cowardly. Most of the other Olympians, including his parents Hera and Zeus, didn't like Ares very much. Question 8. What was the name of the bear in Jungle Book? It is Baloo. So Baloo, at his full height, can reach nearly 15 feet high. The free-spirited bear is so heavy that and sports so much fur that it took nearly 5 hours per frame to render. Question 9. Name the film. It was Annie. So apparently the creators of the Annie musical hated the film. Because it started off as a theatre production and then they sold the rights and they hated the film for numerous reasons. Question 10. What does the word ciao mean? So it means hello. So it also is used to say goodbye, but the word is derived from the original Venetian phrase which roughly translates to I am your servant.
Okay.
So, question 11. What road does not cross between England and Scotland? It was the A74. I don't have any facts about that. It's a road.
Yeah, so it's not M4. That I made a mistake on. That was supposed to be M6, but M6 does go into Scotland. Just slightly. It goes in for about like 100, 200 metres.
So, question 12. Name the country. It was Mexico. So the sombrero, which we saw there, its name is derived from the Spanish word sombra, meaning shade. First appeared in the 15th century. Gentlemen often wore tan, white, or grey felt sombreros, while the peasants wore straw. In Mexico, the brim of the sombrero could be as much as 2 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
Question 13. Spell rhinoceros. Well, it's spelled like that. The name comes from the ancient Greek words which mean nose horn. So rhinoceros literally just means nose horn.
Mhm.
Question 14. How do you spell gobbledygook? You spell it like that. So gobbledygook means language that is meaningless or is made unintelligible by extensive use of technical terms. Question 15. Name the company. It was Shell. So Shell was started by an antiques and oriental shell seller in 1880s. Shell developed the first range of oil tankers to allow for oil transportation across the world.
So yeah, we'll also pause here until Denise catches up. If you can just send a message on the chat once you got to this part, fast forward it, and then we'll carry on, as you're a little bit behind. Or I'll wait until I see your score.
So Caroline.
Just make sure you fast forward it to where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So Caroline doing well off the bat with 13 out of 15.
Something like that.
I'm just wondering why we only got. And Pamela also with 13 out of 15. Anyone else going to venture their scores? Anyone got 9?
I think my brother puts us down. Denise, we're just waiting for those two.
I believe so.
Why are you speaking in Latin?
Denise with 15. There you go.
I've got no idea what's going on.
Okay, so we can move on. There. The blue whale's mouth is so big and flexible it can hold a volume of water equal to its own body mass.
13.
I could probably have guessed that, but yeah.
So we're all up.
I believe so.
Right, question 16. According to Greek mythology, when Pandora's box was opened, what was left inside? Suffering, hope, joy, or pain? Speak English, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, I know I need to learn it, but you don't have to put it on there. I need to learn both ancient Greek and Latin. "17. In which European city would you find Orly Airport? Paris, Madrid, Berlin, or Rome? And if you've noticed, the time is going quicker now, so you've only got 20 seconds per question. "18. Name the TV series." That's an old picture of her. Home Improvement. 19. In which city was Anne Frank's hiding place? Amsterdam, Paris, Berlin, or London?
I was saying to Robin, if the Nazis had Google, they'd have found Anne Frank's hiding place in less than 5 seconds.
20. What is the collective name for a group of moles? Conservative, Borough, Labour, or Den? Fidget's a phone, a fidget. That needs to be claimed. 21. Which shape?
So I'm looking for the name of the shape for this one.
22. What is the common name for dried plums? Raisins, sultanas, dried plums, or prunes? Fiddle, fallen fiddle. No one can see. 23. Which mammal has no vocal cords? Koala, giraffe, fox, or ferrets? My guess would be that one. No? Okay. 24. What fruit is this? Not done this one before, have we?
I think so.
What did the crocodile swallow in Peter Pan? Phone, alarm clock, metronome, or bomb?
Oh,
26. How many signs of the zodiac are there? 10, 11, 12, or 13? I just really realised I didn't watch my service this morning. When you woke up at 11. When you woke up at 11. 27. Name the fictional duo. Half a point if you only get one name. Carrots are a good source of which vitamin? A, C, E, or D? I dropped it that time. Oh, why is the thingy not coming up?
I think it did go off. I think it's been and gone. I know. You must have
No, it
accidentally
didn't come
clicked it.
It
Well,
doesn't go on click.
It came up with 2019 and then it went away. So you must have accidentally done something.
Okay. That'll probably be a mountain time then. Right, 29. Tanks are used in the battle for the first time during which conflict? 100-Year War, World War One, World War Two, or Cold War? 30. Name the animal. Yeah, I've done this one before.
Did we? I thought this was one I wanted to do before, and then you chose something else.
No, we've done this one before.
Yeah.
You chose something else.
No, because I was originally put something down, then you went over that picture.
Yeah, but that's what I chose.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yes.
I couldn't remember which one.
Answers.
So, question 16. According to Greek mythology, what was left in the bottom of Pandora's box? It was hope. So, apparently, in reality, it would have been a jar, but thanks to a mistranslation, it will forever be known as the legend of Pandora's box. It is speculated that the jar was meant to be made of clay, but it could have been made of bronze or another type of metal to symbolise an unbreakable prison. Question 17. In which city would you find the Orly airport? It is in Paris. So Orly is the busiest French airport for domestic traffic, and the second busiest French airport overall in passenger traffic, with 33,120,000 odd passengers in 2018. Question 18. Name the series. It was Malcolm in the Middle. So Frankie Muniz, who played Malcolm, didn't think he had the part, as the directors originally called for a 9-year-old, and Frankie was 13 at the time. It was only after his audition that they upped Malcolm's age to 12. Question 19. In which city was Anne Frank hiding? It was in Amsterdam. So she and her family hid in an attic from July of 1942. Question 20. What was the collective name for a group of moles? It is a labour. So moles are called boars. Male moles are called boars. Females are called sows. So the same name as pigs. Question 21. Name the shape. It is a triquetra. So click. So it means three-cornered and refers to a shape made up of three interconnecting vesica pisces, which basically is those sort of leaf-like shapes.
Same as that, but I've got a more advanced one.
Well, yeah, so the original shape doesn't have the circle around it, but there are some interpretations with the circle. So is an ancient Celtic symbol that can be dated back to 500 BC, where it was used to symbolise the triple goddess, the maiden, mother and crone. It is these days used to symbolise the Holy Trinity in Christianity. Question 22. What is the common name for dried plums? It is prunes. So 3 pounds of fresh plums makes up just 1 pound of dried prunes. I can't speak. However, it can take between 3 to 6 years for a plum tree to start bearing fruit. Question 23. Which mammal have no vocal cords? It is the giraffes. So they can run as fast as 33 miles an hour over short distances, or cruise at 10 miles an hour over long distances. I love the use of the word cruise. Question 24. Name the fruit. Tell me if any of you got this, because personally I think I maybe made that one a bit too difficult, but it's a rambutan. So the fruit has a thin reddish or orange-yellow rind covered with long soft spines on the surface. A glossy brown seed is surrounded with a grape-like white or pinkish flesh. So a rambutan has a pleasant, sweet, slightly acidic taste which resembles a mix of mangosteen, lychee and kiwi.
Lychee.
Whatever. I say, if any of you got that, let me know, because I wouldn't have known. I would recognise it, but I wouldn't have known its name. Question 25. What did the crocodile swallow in Peter Pan? It was an alarm clock. Click. So originally Peter Pan and the Lost Boys could fly unaided, but after several reports of children injuring themselves attempting to fly from their beds, J.M. Barrie added fairy dust as a necessary factor for flying. Question 26. How many signs of the zodiac are there? There are 12. So we've got Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius and Capricorn. Question 27. Name the duo. It is Sherlock Holmes and Dr. John Watson. So Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was so impressed by Dr. Joseph Bell, who was a lecturer at University of Edinburgh, who could diagnose patients on sight, that he based Sherlock's skills of perception on him. Question 28. Carrots are a good source of which vitamin? It is vitamin A. So the veggie is an excellent source of vitamin A, providing more than 200% of your daily requirement in just one carrot. Question 29. Tanks were used in the battle for the first time during which conflict? It was World War One. So they were originally called tanks as a code name to preserve the secrecy during development.
Mm-hmm.
So it was called tanks simply because their resemblance to water tanks. And then question 30. Name the animal. It was a ferret. So ferrets were domesticated about 2,500 years ago. Historically, ferrets were used to hunt rabbits and rodents, and their lean bodies and curious nature make ferrets naturals at getting down holes to chase rodents and rabbits out of burrows. Apparently this is also the origin of the expression ferret out.
Never heard of that.
What, ferret out? No?
No.
Fair enough. Okay, so that round was a bit more difficult, but it was a medium round.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, apparently due to licensing restrictions, it was effectively illegal to purchase and listen to audiobooks between 1934 and 1948 unless you were registered as blind.
Not that there were many audiobooks then.
Well, no.
Right, so now we're going on to the hard round. So, question 31. Where were the Declaration of Independence?
Yeah?
Where were the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights stored during World War II? Fort Knox, the White House, Statue of Liberty, or Area 51? Why do you put arena?
I don't know.
Area.
Hey, you don't know what goes on there. Just aliens duking it out with one another.
You've only got 15 seconds, these ones, so these ones will go quickly. 32. What does Margaret Thatcher and the Eiffel Tower have in common? Think out of the box. 33. Where is this?
So, yeah, which country is it in?
I think I know. 34. Which is the largest animal to have ever lived? A megalodon, Spinosaurus, blue whale, or Tyrannosaurus?
You're right there.
I know which one it is. Which country is known as the land of the wet elephant?
Oops.
No, I'm just looking at the battery. 14%. 36. Who is this?
To be honest, it's not a great photo. Because from that picture, it looks like it could just be anyone from someone's wedding.
Well, yeah. 37. How many countries make up Africa? 50, 54, 58 or 62? Could I have a Red Bull knockoff, please?
What now?
$38. What colour is on the majority of the Swedish flag? $39. Name the constellation. There's two names for this constellation I'll accept. One is a proper term and one is just the nickname.
I just realised I haven't actually got things down for these last ones.
40. Which one of these gods is not a Greek god? Ares, Mars, Apollo, or Poseidon? So who is not a Greek god? There's just one. $41. Which part of the body will you find that ischium, however you pronounce that word, ischium, yeah, arms, legs, pelvis or chest? $42. Which film is this? $43. Which is Shakespeare's longest play? $44. Which Olympic sport allows the participant to travel the furthest on the Y scale? Summer Olympic sport. And 45. What age did he die? Are you ready?
No.
Well, you're gonna have to be. Round 3 answers.
Not ready.
You don't have to give facts for everyone.
Come
on.
Well, it's the only thing I do on this thing.
Come on.
Right, question 31. Where was the Declaration of Independence and other important documents kept during World War II? It was Fort Knox. So Fort Knox was constructed in 1937, but if it was built today, it would cost $10 million to build. So question 32. What does Margaret Thatcher and the Eiffel Tower have in common? It is their nickname. So both of them were known as the Iron Lady. So question 33, where was that? It was in Cambodia. Is that what you thought? So that was Angkor, I believe it was called. Temple of Angkor. So out of all 195 countries...
India.
No. Out of all 195 countries in the world, Cambodia is the only one that features a building on their flag, featuring a depiction of the world-renowned Angkor Wat, which is what that was. It symbolises justice, integrity and heritage. Question 34. What is the largest animal to have ever lived? It was a blue whale. So an adult blue whale can grow a massive 30 metres long and weigh more than 180,000 kilograms. That's about the same as 40 elephants, 30 Tyrannosaurus rexes, or 2,670 average-sized men. Question 35. Which country is known as the land of the white elephant? It is Thailand. So in Thai language, Thailand means land of the free, which is apt because it's the only country in the whole of Southeast Asia to never be colonized by a European nation. Question 36. Name the person. It was Ian Hislop. So Ian Hislop is a British journalist, satirist, writer, broadcaster and editor of the magazine Private Eye, and is one of the captains on BBC's comedy quiz show Have I Got News For You? Question 37. How many countries make up Africa? It is 54. And I'm not going to go through all of them. Question 38. What is the colour of the majority of the Swedish flag? It is blue. So the blue represents justice, loyalty, truth, vigilance and perseverance, while the yellow or gold colour is used on the cross is a representation of generosity. Question 39. Name the constellation. It is Ursa Minor, or the Little Dipper. So Polaris, the North Pole star and the brightest star in Ursa Minor, was used by sailors to find their way at sea. Question 40. Which of the gods was not a Greek god? It is Mars. So Mars is the Roman god of war and basically the same as Ares, as we were discussing before. He's also apparently the founder of Rome. Question 41. Which section of the body would you find the ischium? It's in the pelvis. Like I say, didn't have any facts prepared at this one, so I can't tell you what it is or where it is. Question 42. Name the film. It is that.
Arrietty.
Yeah, that.
Well, it's the film. I can't remember which came first, this film or the Borrowers, because they're based on the same thing.
Okay. And what's the film about?
Little people. They hide in the walls of your houses. And they borrow things and no intention of giving them back.
That's not really borrowing, then it's stealing.
They borrow. They're called borrowers.
But if they're not giving them back, then it's called stealing.
Not according to them.
Question 43. Which is Shakespeare's longest play? It is Hamlet. Question 44. Which Olympic sport allows participants to travel the furthest on the y-axis? It is diving. So the highest dive from a diving board is 58.8 metres. Question 45. What age did he die? Well, that was President John F. Kennedy, who died at 46. Well, died. He was assassinated. There. How did people do on that one?
A little bit more tricky, but that was a hard round. So, I don't actually know which one came first. Arrietty came second. That was 2010.
Fair enough.
But it was based on the 1952 novel The Borrowers. The actual Borrowers film, I think, was in the 90s, early 90s.
Probably.
Because I've got them up there on DVD.
Did?
Mm.
So, yeah. More tricky round, this one.
What?
Geography fan.
I'm just having a look.
Geography fan.
1992 for The Borrowers.
Okay. Geography fan.
Just having a look.
Yeah, as I was saying, more tricky round.
So I think Denise is a couple minutes behind.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes, that's why I wasn't clicking.
I forgot about that one.
Might as well go with it then. Can you not click now?
I wanted to go on to my other
Yes,
in
it's
between.
not there yet, so
fact.
don't click. Me clicky. I know what's coming up. Right, there have been 5 letters spring amongst the questions. What do the 5 letters spell out?
Questions.
Questions. They're all chronological, so you don't have to anagram it. You just needed to have written the letters down and spell it out. So what did they spell out? You would have got peace. Simple.
Peace, man.
So that gives you an extra 1 point.
Right on, dude.
There's your thing.
Yay.
Impatient sod.
Good old Christopher Columbus. Blimey. Denise is doing quite well.
So yeah, 2 minutes more. 1 to 2 minutes behind.
Who cares about the difficulty of the round? So Denise has got 10 or above on each. So Christopher Columbus never set foot in North America. The closest he got was the Bahamas, and he went to his grave claiming he reached Asia. Bless him.
So 46. So if you were here last week, you would have had a riddle instead of the conundrums, because we've run out of clues for conundrums, so we've chosen something different. So each week we'll get a riddle instead. So I am tall when I'm young, but I'm short when I'm old. What am I? Do you know the answer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, you went through the answers, didn't you?
Aside from that, I still knew the answer.
So it's not that much of a difficult one. You just need to think. Really.
At the end of the day, there are numerous things that could potentially be.
Well, yeah. So I've only got 2 answers down, but anything that goes along those lines, you can have a point for. 47. What L is a baby hare?
Which one of these are babies?
No, those kind of hares. Probably need to put the heating back on. It is on, right? I feel it should be on, because it should go on at 7.
Oh.
No, it'll need to go on. Did you switch it off completely then?
No.
Because I know it was on this afternoon. 48. Count down numbers, sing the song.
Doo-da, doo-da.
Make their answer.
Yeah, no, I had to figure this out.
I couldn't be asked. What? I was trying to get food.
Is that your excuse?
Yes, I had a kebab in the slow cooker. I wanted to sort it out.
Yep.
49. What is the current recommended online retail price of the following from Tesco? So you got the Cadbury Dairy Milk Ultimate Diam Easter Egg, 542 grams. I couldn't see behind the tablet. So how much would 542 grams chocolate cost you? To be honest, I think it's cheaper just getting bars of chocolate. But I do like Easter eggs. Just the chocolate of the round just tastes nice. Tastes different, but it tastes nice. Right, and then we got 50. So everyone should know this hymn. The first 10 different words or 5 or more letters in the song All Things Bright and Beautiful by Bill Staines. We are not including the words things bright or beautiful, because they just repeat.
Yes.
So we want the other 5 or more letters in the hymn. And you're going to be singing in your heads now.
I do not apologise.
She's not been since we changed that.
Yeah, no, we don't have a break anymore.
No.
Yeah, none of those little intermediate cartoons. Yeah, don't worry. We haven't just extended the quiz by an hour or something.
And answers.
So, question 46. I'm tall when I'm young, but I'm short when I'm old. What am I? So I thought pencil, but yeah, a candle or a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically a rubber.
Well, no, you're wanting things that stick up. A rubber you would wind down. But I wouldn't call that tall. I would just call that stout. You want things that are thin.
I understand what you're saying. Question 47. What L is a baby hare? It is, that.
I think it's pronounced leveret.
Take word for it. Question 48. Count down numbers to make 631. So you do 50 minus 8, which equals 42, times by 25 minus 10, so that whole thing equals 630, plus 3 minus 2. So
yeah, if you get within 5 points either side, you're going to have half a point.
If you get that in general, I mean, well done.
I just randomly chose a bunch of numbers and I got him to work it out because I was sorting stuff out.
Pain in the ass.
Sorry.
What was the recommended retail price of the Easter egg? It was £12. So yeah, 1 point if you're within £5, 2 points if you're within £2. I may have given people the wrong impression with those boundaries. Question 50. The first 10 different words of 5 more letters in the song All Things Bright and Beautiful. So, creatures, great, small, wonderful, little, flower, opens, sings, and I can't read it.
Glowing.
There you go. So yeah, and the entire quiz will be out of 61 now.
Yeah, this isn't it.
Yes, because of your
bonus question.
Yeah.
Something tells me I actually did 5 points for that last week.
No, I think so. Do not remember 5 points being banded about.
Well, for those who were here last week, did we give you 1 point for the bonus last week or 5 points? I honestly can't remember. But I seem to remember the quiz being out to 65. I'm just not sure.
Be honest, no point. Not trying to give yourself more points for anything. Caroline found that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised she got that. To be perfectly honest. Caroline didn't do too bad at all.
No, quite well.
I think overall, that was a fairly easy quiz. But we did only start writing this thing this afternoon.
Yes, because someone was lazy.
I'm lazy.
Lazy.
You were lazy too. Neither of us got out of bed until 11.
Yeah. I kept waking up and then I kept falling back asleep despite that Cassie kept trying to take the covers off me.
She kept on waking us up this morning.
Yeah.
From about 6:45. Every 15 minutes she was singing. Singing to herself. How cute it is, but it's still annoying.
So they're quite close between Caroline and Pamela.
And while I've got some of you book members here, don't forget that you got until 10 o'clock to put your votes in for the books.
Yes.
And if you want to join our book club, just send me a message if you didn't get the link.
Yeah, need to vote. Because currently there's a 3-way stalemate. Wow, 52 from Denise.
That's the best you've ever done.
Well, yeah, 9 points off getting full marks.
She did. It was 37.
No, the last round.
Oh, yeah. It's just with the total. That's no problem, Denise. We'll be back next Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, thank you everyone for joining us.
We will be doing it every week until the end of May. Because from June I'm doing a full-time uni course. So I won't have time. So we'll move it to once a month or once every 2 weeks. We'll see how we might do it once every 2 weeks to see how it goes, if I can cope with it.
Yeah.
Because I'll be needing to do up to 40 to 50 hours of work at home each week. And the little monster will be going in full-time care.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Mum, if you want, you're welcome to have her. You can have the monster.
Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll see you all next week.
So I'll see you later.
Bye bye. Yes, 20th of March.
Yeah. 20th of March. Don't forget Mothering Sunday tomorrow.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna relax. And you can put Cassie to bed too. You can have her screaming in your ear for an hour.
Yes, for an hour.
Well, it probably will be an hour.
Will be an hour.